And we'll fill a minute and do a thumbnail thing, and then we'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because,
Yeah.
Monday night, whatever thing face. Oh, I didn't tell you guys in the odds and ends. I enjoyed South Carolina so much that I'm going back tomorrow.
That's never been said before. Stop inventing words.
I know, right? No, I get to... Oh, hey, Bill.
Yes.
Do you know the restaurant that is right under the Peach Butt?
Phat's?
Yup.
Did you go to Phat's?
No, I have to go to Phat's tomorrow.
Oh, well. I've always been entertained that Phat's is under the Peach Butt, but I've never known anyone to actually go there, so if you don't return, we'll know what happened.
I have to meet a customer there.
I was going to say, did someone at Phat's order a car?
No,
you gotta be really hungry.
For some reason, he wants to meet there, so that's where we're going to meet.
Oh, you're going to die.
I just thought that was weird.
You're going to die under the Peach Butt.
No, I'm not going to eat it,
Peach Butt.
Is it you from the future trying to get you there to warn you about something dire?
I don't think so, because I would just, call me or something. I wouldn't fake buy a car from a dealership.
Maybe future Chewie is so rich that he just wants to show off his ability to make you bring him cars.
Yeah, we'll go with that. By the way, Mr. Says in the chat, how do we sound? Because these guys were really quiet for me earlier, so I had to mess with some stuff. How do they sound? How do I sound? How does everybody sound? Are we all basically...
What even is sound?
Same volume?
I suppose maybe I should talk to find out if that's true.
There you go. I did throw a time traveler party. And just like every other party I've ever thrown, nobody showed. Okay, cool. All right, thumbnail thing. Oh, Cluze, you want to yawn for the thumb? Oh, no. You've got...
Oh.
Spoilers from last week.
Oh. Should we go grab magic cards, Chewie?
No, I don't have any that are anywhere remotely in arm's reach.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit here and be burned.
I guess I can go grab an actual Squee card. I'll do that.
Wait,
I have one on standby for just such a case.
That takes too long. Just make a face.
Actually, you're over there.
Yeah, Cluze is over there. Yeah, there you go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait. Hey, Bill, you're too far to the side. There you go. Okay, that works. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Ow, jam! Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled episode of Monday Night Magic here on twitch.tv/themanapool. And Goat Nap, apparently. For suddenly, Goat Nap.
From out of nowhere at sorcery speed.
Maybe the goats were tired.
Anyway, I'm Chewie, and I have no idea what's going on anymore. With me, I have Squee.
I am with you.
And
don't know why either.
Also Cluze.
And I inexplicably have a snow-covered island.
These are all things that are not explicable. So explicable means it was formerly applicable, right?
Yeah, sure. Why
At
not?
a point in the past, yeah.
Yeah, so it's no longer applicable.
It's
Alternatively,
infamous.
it could be a Marvel title from the 90s.
That's...
They have a lot of those.
Oh, man. Remember the X-Babies? Yeah, you do.
Mm.
So,
Why'd you do that to me?
This is Monday Night Magic number 668. And we're back. Look, I'm all burned if you're watching the video version. It looks a lot better on the video than it does in real life. In real life,
Yeah.
I look bad. Wait a minute.
It's true. Chewie looks terrible in real life.
Can you wait? Hang on. Check out the burn. Well, that doesn't look nearly as bad.
No, because you're white balanced.
You can see the line though, and then here, that's just the arms. I'm not going to show you the legs. They look absolutely terrible. and they still hurt. So yeah, I went to the beach for Scott's wedding. I wore a suit on the beach and didn't die. There's a nice breeze the whole time. It was a very nice ceremony. I only cried a couple times during the ceremony, and a couple during the reception. Anyway.
So, given how traumatic last week was for Cluze and how you showed up to this one, irradiated, it doesn't bode well for me next week.
What happens to you next week?
I don't know, but apparently the consequences of episode 666 are taking a while, and they're making their way through us. Be some Final Destination nonsense. Maybe next week we won't do a show and just blame it on the pre-release so I can live. We'll see.
We'll see. So yes, let us get to the news because I'm in pain and I have to be up early in the morning for a drive. All right, so first up, the Wizards Play Network announced, I guess 10 days ago, and we missed it, the Retail Improvement Grants, which is weird. So it's a pilot program that's available in the United States and Canada only for now, but the deal is that how do we do this?
That's a really good question.
Okay, so they announced a new tier or a prestige program for the Wizards Play Network called WPN Premium, which means apparently your store is in foil. Anyway,
it's gonna fold, so they have to fix it.
Yeah, your store is curling, I think.
Yeah. So that's why they need to make sure that they shore up the weak points. Otherwise, you won't be able to keep your store indistinguishable from the 59 other stores in your area.
Anyway, it's a pilot program in which North American WPN members can apply for variable size grants to give them a boost as they take their retail spaces to the next level, especially stores with an eye on WPN Premium. So the whole thing is, if you are a WPN store, you can apply for a retail improvement grant and then work with Sightlines. Who is Sightlines? The design agency managing the renovation projects and distributing grants. Oh. And then Sightlines will work with you to get it all figured out, and then you start your renovations using that grant money. So that's pretty neat.
I guess.
It's
weird.
It is definitely weird, but you know how for the longest time Wizards was like, hey, we love our local stores. We do everything for our local stores. And then lately it seems like everything that they've been doing has been actively taking away from local stores. Well, this is definitely a step back in the right direction. At the very least. This shows that they are at least trying to help local stores somewhat, right?
Yeah, and this is not how I would have expected them to help local stores.
Not at all.
Yeah, me either.
Just to clarify for people that haven't looked at the article and it's linked other articles, I clicked on the apply for a retail improvement grant button to see what you have to do if you want in on some of this. And some of the things that involves are legitimately like project planning, including budgeting, determining the actual way to clarify, like what is the key performance indicator that this is a good idea, and how can we measure it to prove that it actually went somewhere useful. And one of the more important things in here is that they're going to have to actually, like, the grants will cover up to half of the project cost. So this isn't just dollar bill out at everybody. Like, you're going to still obviously be paying for this, but it might help subsidize the thing that you want to do, assuming you can actually convince WotC that it's a good investment. But then they're going to take before and after photos. They're going to have you do a 3D render to show that you've actually got a plan for what it's going to look like. But yeah, if you're a retail store that's already looking to make some changes, this isn't a bad thing to submit to. You've got till mid-November to get your stuff in.
Yeah, I think maybe matching grant is the way they should have phrased this, since it is only going to cover 50% of the project cost. But to my mind, the number one thing that I think that this should be used for, and the number one thing that I think WotC should go ahead and try and fund, is bathroom renovations.
Oh dear God, yes.
Because
That's
seriously,
not a bad plan.
if WotC can make bathrooms at game stores better, I think that this will have done what it needs to do.
If by better
So-
you mean not gross?
Yeah. Or
I think-
in some cases, actually existing.
It would also probably be a good idea in terms of bathrooms to make them more accessible to not the traditional just guys thing that I've run into in some game stores. Because there are places that are struggling with that. But do note that because they're going to be taking pictures before and after, I don't know that they're going to show us the nasty old bathrooms before the renovation. So may not be the plan, but we'll see. I suspect this is probably going to be more in the neighborhood of better ways to leverage space to be more conducive for larger events. Because again, you need a metric that shows that this is actually doing something.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the metric's going to be the faces of people using the current bathroom versus later. Like, you actually have to show a return here, and that's probably going to be tied more to more people show up, more people participate in events, more people buy things. I'm curious to see where this goes. I'm also curious to see what kinds of projects get greenlit and
Bathrooms.
what we actually see coming out of this in the long term, because I don't run a game store, but I'm sure there are a lot of concerns
Found it.
already floating around. Oh, what'd you find?
I opened up the WPN quality checklist,
Yeah.
and I found toilets available and kept clean, well supplied, and maintained with adequate amenities for larger events.
Ooh, adequate.
That's the only thing about bathrooms on here, though, sadly.
Okay.
But
But yeah, this is very much a businessy thing with WotC as a literal investor in the local stores.
Yeah, they're only gonna do up to 10. It says.
Yeah.
Identify up to 10 grant recipients based on the project submissions. Grant recipients will be notified in mid-November.
Oh, I
When-
misread that. When does it do that?
Ooh. Let's click apply for... oh, nope, never mind. You have to be a WPN person to sign into that.
I don't think I saw a date for when it was due.
I didn't either.
Well, if it's
if
like
you're-
most of these things that we stumble upon, it was due tomorrow.
That would not surprise me. Okay, wait, let's go back to this first page. No?
Considering you have to
still-
submit a 3D render, I assume there's got to be some amount of time to do this. But if they're not going to notify you till mid-November, then it's probably before mid-November.
Yeah. So hey, if you're interested in this, poke someone and find out,
Like,
Yeah,
and,
maybe.
like,
and get
Maybe
on
get
it.
on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So there you go. That was that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, this is a little weird, but you know how... Oh, this is not cropped properly at all. You know how we used to be able to see suspended DCI memberships?
Yes.
Well, now we can't. It says,
Aw.
recent updates to Whir and Walter have enabled real-time updates for player status. The ban of suspended players list used by local game stores and tournament organizers to confirm player status is no longer necessary, and so we have chosen to remove it. And I don't know about this.
Yeah, I don't feel great about it.
I mean, I have speculations that are not backed by any known information. but since we don't know any information, I'm going to speculate.
Okay, speculate.
Please
My
do.
speculation is that they don't want a list on their website of people that could be considered problematic now that they're a big, more public thing, in case some of these people were banned for, say, activity that could be considered criminal. You know, abuse and whatnot. Not saying anyone on there is that, but you don't want those things popping up when someone's searching for a person and they see your list. And since this is something that apparently Walter and Wur can do, I would wager that someone said, well, if they can do that anyway, we can just stop hosting that and not worry about it. So, I don't know. Just because it's popping up in the chat, this would probably not qualify as GDPR because none of the contact information for any of these people is made viewable. The fact that someone's name exists is not enough to have that problem.
What's a GDPR?
The GDPR is the Global Data Protection.
Global
General.
Data.
One of those. I don't remember.
It's one of those data protection regulations ?
It's the reason.
It's the European data privacy law.
Right. It's the reason about a year and a half ago, all of you had to confirm that you wanted to receive email from every website you went to in March.
General Data Protection Regulation.
Yeah. So that's a thing, but I don't think that would apply to this because at no point did we actually get contact information or personally identifiable information at anyone beyond list of names and how long they're banned. So if they were concerned about that, they would probably get rid of the ability to look up people, period, regardless of that. And I don't think they've done that yet. So again, I don't know because they didn't say. The reason they gave was the one on the page, which is this isn't necessary, so we got rid of it.
I wonder how not necessary it is. I don't know, it just seems weird that we don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, if you're running a sanctioned event, you're running it in Wur, and in theory, Wur will automatically not let those people in. So,
unless those people, as I said in the pre-show, unless those people got a new DCI number because they know that no one's going to come here and look it up because they can't. But whatever. That's some news. That's not a thing anymore. So hey, weird.
yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hey, you want to do some digital stuff?
Yeah, I guess so.
Beep boop.
Beep boop it is. So shall we go to the Arena State of the Game announcements from what was it, last Thursday ?
Sure.
I think it was last Thursday.
Friday.
Was it Friday? Last something.
Last week.
Yeah. So let's see now. We probably don't need to go down through all of this, but rotation is coming soon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, in like a week.
Yeah. So we're going to have the first rotation ever in Arena's history, and that's going to be weird, but we really want you to play Standard. So coming soon, there is an event where you can play any deck in Standard. They're going to give you access to 4 of every card in Standard to build your deck. They're not part of your collection. You don't get to keep them. Think of them like a Phantom Standard.
This is your Phantom collection.
Yeah, this is your Phantom collection. Go ahead and do that. And you're like, well, that's, I guess, kind of fun. So that's going to be starting on September 26th, I want to say.
Yes.
Through October 1st. So enjoy that. It'll be awesome. And you're like, well, that's fun, I guess. But hey, right after that, this is kind of why they're doing it. Because seriously, we want you to play Standard. Look, we know Historic is over there. We're not talking about that right now. We want you to play Standard. There's going to be an event where, again, you will have access to play sets of every copy in Standard, build a deck, you can play in it, and if you get 12 wins without getting 2 losses, because you play for 12 wins or 2 losses, whichever comes first, you can win 1 copy of every card in Standard. Pretty sweet, huh? This is a free event,
neat.
but you only get to enter it once. Which means if you're like me, you're like 3 and out because you accidentally won a game. There you go.
Oh, it's 12 wins or 2 losses. Oh.
12 wins or 2 losses, whichever comes first.
Like
And
my,
so, I mean,
my brain is equating this with Hearthstone's game mode called Arena.
Right.
Where
Stop doing that.
you're trying to get 12 wins before you get 3 losses. But this is 12 wins before you get
2 losses.
2 losses.
Yeah.
Whew.
You get a strike.
Yeah. At strike 2, that's it. You're out. It's fast baseball is what it is. Now, there are a set of other prizes that you can win depending on the number of wins that you get. As long as you enter it, you get a Throne of Eldraine rare. That's neat, I guess.
And a card sleeve.
It's kind of cool. It's a free event, so it's hard to complain about free things, but I'm sure we'll find a way. Give it a try. Why not? What do you got to lose? Nothing the first time. Second time, you're out.
Everything.
That's right. New mastery is coming. We've got a new avatar. It's not just the cat anymore. It's a totally adorable fox. I'm sure that. Yeah, isn't it adorable? Look at it.
What? Oh no, I'm not there yet. If you get 11 wins, you get 1 copy of every card in Throne.
Yeah.
So that's at least neat. It drops off hard after that, though.
Yeah, it does. It's a little top heavy, but that's fine. I mean, my only complaint about this, if I had to come up with one, is this event does not encourage you to play a deck you like. This event encourages you to play a deck that wins.
Yeah.
Now, in some ways, all tournaments do that, so it's not really the greatest complaint I could ever come up with, but it's why it doesn't really appeal to me.
Well, when you have to win 11 or 12 in a row, effectively, you're going to have to play something that you like, that is good, and is really consistent.
Yeah, consistency is going to be
consistency is always important, but consistency for normal decks is 2 out of 3. You need better than that.
Yeah.
So that's a bit tight. But hey, I'm sure lots of people will probably stream their attempt at doing this. And none of them are on this channel.
Almost certainly. Now, remember, the first one goes from September 26th to October 1st. And that's the preamble. That's where you try stuff out. That's the play any deck. The win every card is only 36 hours starting October 5th at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So, it's a very...
8 p.m. Pacific?
8 p.m. Pacific, yes.
Oh, that's rough.
And it goes until 8 a.m. Pacific on October 7th.
Yeah. This is effectively a Sunday event.
Yeah, so it runs from Friday night to Sunday morning for those of us here in the States.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Hope your Saturday's free that day.
Yep.
All right, then. Oh, yeah, and then we've got the Fox. Yeah, look at the Fox. Yay.
Yeah, look at the Fox.
I mean, it's just to clarify, because you said that. Hope your Sunday's free. It's going from Saturday night to Monday morning.
Wait, what?
The 5th is a Saturday.
Oh, excuse me. It is. Okay, Saturday night to Monday morning. So I hope your Sunday's free. I wonder why it's so short. Like, they could have made it 48 hours and probably not have heard anything.
By the way, does anybody in the chat, incidentally, happen to know what Eldraine set mastery is going to cost? I know it's a certain number of gems, but I have no idea how many gems, and I haven't found anyone who's actually said it out loud lately. So, but hey, if you're trying to get in the end of your set mastery from 2020, they've given us a new bonus code that you can earn 5 levels of mastery. So it is 5 bonus levels, each word capitalized. Enjoy, but redeem it fast because you've got until September the 25th. So like 2 days from now when we record this. So TikTok. And chat tells me it is 3,400 gems to get set mastery. So there you go. If you don't already have 3,400 gems, Watsy would be happy to sell you some gems for real actual monies.
Yeah.
I think those are the most important highlights of this announcement. There are some renewal rewards coming. So the first time you log in after September the 26th, you will get 10 individual rare cards. So that's kind of fun. Little bonus for being around. There was also a follow-up set of tweets to some stuff that didn't make it into this announcement. And I think we got a link to that in the show notes as well. The important one from there is that if you were a beta player, because it goes non-beta like the 26th, right? We talked about that last week. Just suddenly, oh, by the way, it's not beta anymore. If you were a beta player, you will get a Faboltha avatar and a card back, but you won't just get them in game. You'll be emailed a code starting around the 26th. So keep an eye on your spam folder for some weird code from WotC. And then you'll get those. And that's probably the most important thing is the Faboltha avatar and card back.
It's true.
Ta-da.
So, how many times can I click on the common Phafox before I get banned?
We won't know because they are not publishing that information anymore.
That's wise.
Well, that's the arena stuff that I've got. Also, if you're playing arena and you get the board that's got the statue of Nicol Bolas in the background, click the hell out of that and it falls apart.
There is slightly more.
Well, there is. I was just glossing over it because I didn't think it was important.
Well, there's the roadmap. So they have announced.
Oh, okay. There is one good thing in there. Go ahead.
Yeah. So people that are clamoring for a friends list, that's got an ETA of October. And Constructed Brawl also has an ETA of October. So those are listed on coming soon. In development, friends messaging. Because apparently once you get a friends list, you can't message them until later.
No. Right.
macOS, as they announced a while back. And then the next sets and... Okay, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, in concept is Cube Draft and deck sharing.
Yeah. So I assume the deck sharing is going to be, hey, Chewie, let's play. Here, you play this deck.
Probably, yeah. And so the way it works in Hearthstone is when you challenge a friend, they have the option to pick one of their decks or click the button at the bottom that will bring up your decks, and they can play one of your decks against you right then. So
gotcha.
Probably something similar to that.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Because I really don't see them letting someone borrow a full deck to play like an event or something. That
No. It's got to be against your buddy.
I appreciate the concept of Core Set 2021.
Do you, though?
And the concept of Zendikar Rising. Because, every time we go to Zendikar, it gets more messed up. It's due for a good Rising.
Yeah.
I mean, the ground's been floating forever, but it still seems to have a bad day every time we're there.
Anyway, so there you go. That's the arena news. We've also got a little bit of news for Magic Online.
Just a bit. So, similar to Arena, Magic Online is going to be getting Eldraine this week. Eldraine events are going to kick off on Thursday, following a downtime on Wednesday, as you do. The redemption window, just so you know, for Throne of Eldraine cards begins October 23. The guaranteed redemption ends on February 5, so you've got a kind of short window there. And then the actual redemption will end on the 11th of March. So, hey, look at that. Main reason I wanted to talk here, though, is that they've added some functionality that I think is just convenient. They've finally added the ability to drag cards from your hand and onto the battlefield to do stuff rather than click and it going through some menus or whatever functionality they're doing at the point in time you remember Magic Online. So that's kind of nice. I assume that came from Arena and other developments over time, but it's pretty neat to just drag a land from your hand onto the battlefield and it just goes there. Likewise, spells, targeting, all that nonsense is there. I recommend giving this whole article a read if you're playing Magic Online, because there's some other small stuff, but I just wanted to mention that because I think it's one of the bigger interface quality of life updates I've seen out of the tool since its inception. So kind of fun. I'm wondering abstractly if this is their plan to slowly get it more mobile touch screen friendly than it is right now, because that is a behavior that we're sort of expecting. We'll see. The rest of it's just the usual antics of new set comes out. Here's some small things we did to make it work better with the mechanics, and pictures of the different avatars and whatnot that you can get, including Super Happy Garrick.
Super Happy Garrick. Look at him. Oh.
He looks so happy.
And then there's the list of upcoming events all the way down to December.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
December to Mystery. Vintage Cube.
Yay. Okay, then. Yay, Magic Online still is a thing. Totally, don't forget it.
Yeah.
That's where you play Modern.
It's true.
And Legacy. And Vintage.
No, you play Legacy in Atlantic.
And Cube in concept.
Anyway.
Momir Basic.
So, hey, the full set of Throne of Eldraine is out.
Look at all those cards. Look at them.
And look, we have tokens. Including a goat that stole a boot.
Classic goats.
And a mouse. And a rat.
Oh, I haven't seen the mouse.
And a baby boar.
Oh, look at the mouse.
And a
oh,
big
he's
ass
so freaking
giant.
cute.
Isn't he cute? Even the rat's cute.
The rat's pretty cute, too.
They're both adorable.
That bear's going to mess you up.
As they do.
I mean, you're in its house. Little blonde girl.
True.
I like that the 3 different human tokens from that one card all have their own token. That's nice.
The cleric, rogue, and warrior.
Yeah.
I really like how the cleric is like, drink this, why don't you?
What can I do for you?
Oh, and my favorite bit is the On an Adventure card that you can use to show which of your cards are on an adventure that, when you cast them from an adventure.
Because they're in the exiles, and you need to know why they're there. Yeah.
Yay. All right, chat, what are free accounts? What is this?
Oh, are you guys talking about the MTGO thing?
I have no idea.
I guess I don't see that as being as big of a deal as other people do.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
What is?
I
I don't even know what it means. You can make a free account on MTGO that's mostly functional now.
I don't understand.
So to clarify, in the past, when you get Magic Online and you make an account, you paid a small amount of money, and they gave you some starter stuff to begin with. And because they gave you that starter stuff to begin with, they wanted to put a price on it, so you just didn't generate infinite accounts for a collection of really crappy little cards.
Fair.
Now you can just make accounts because they don't care.
Okay.
I actually feel like this was done a while ago, and apparently it wasn't. So, yeah.
Gentlemen, I have a question for you guys about booster packs, if I could, please.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's way down on that Magic Online article that we had up before.
Yeah, we'll be eliminating both the online account creation system and the separate free trial servers. Oh, it was a separate server. Instead, players will be able to download Magic Online and create their own basic account for no fee, including choosing their own screen name from the game client. Oh, okay, so they're making it so you do it in-game, and the basic account includes hundreds of cards that players can use to build decks and battle as much as they want in the casual play areas. Opening the new player starter kit gives you 2 of every common and 1 of every uncommon, currently legal and standard, as well as 2 player avatars, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This basic account can only have 20 different decks at any given time. and you get 20 new player points. Okay. Oh, here it is. Basic account versus full accounts. So let's see. You can't trade, chat, or directly challenge other players. You can redeem promo codes. Blah, blah, blah. How do you... Oh, okay. The full Magic Online store is only available to players who have purchased the account upgrade kit. So it still costs you $10. Okay. So it's basically the same, except now it's all done in client and it's not on a set. Because wasn't there like a trial server thing in the past?
I don't remember one, but that doesn't mean it wasn't there. Like when I got my Magic Online account a long time ago, which I guess is now long enough ago that doesn't matter.
Like it was a super long time ago, yeah.
Like, yeah, but like it just threw you on the normal server like everything else. You just paid your $5 or $10 or whatever, and then you just played. And then I remember they announced at some point that they were going to do a thing where you didn't. And that's probably why I didn't think about this, because I remembered them rolling out the ability to play stuff. But like, honestly, not being able to use the chat as a feature, and I don't understand why that's considered a drawback.
Well, these days you can actually remove the chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. But
finally,
it like ultimately, if your goal is to play Magic Online, like play it for real, you're still spending $10 and you're still getting a bunch of pretty much irrelevant crap. But here you are playing. So it only really affects people that want to dip their toes in it to see if they can stand it. And I say that with like, more vitriol than it deserves, because they've actually done a lot to make it better.
Well, yeah.
But a lot of people, their Magic experience is specifically playing with their friends or playing face-to-face or playing, something that has a shinier interface like Arena. So it might not be their thing, and now they can find that out without spending $10. So that's cool. But for people that already have accounts, this doesn't matter. For people that, for some reason, want to make a new account, this matters very slightly, but you're going to need $10 to actually do something relevant. It's really not that exciting, but
yeah,
I could be just throwing my own bias into this.
I think chat just really wanted us to mention it, even though this matters to the smallest, tiniest fraction of people. But hey, we mentioned it. Well done, chat. Okay, moving on.
Tokens. Look at them.
Yeah, hey, that's my question that I wanted to ask.
What is your question?
So I know there are like 200 different kinds of booster packs we can buy these days. Do any of the booster pack variety... Yeah, I know it's 3. I was being facetious. Do any of the types of booster packs we buy, can they have foil tokens?
I think the premium ones do, right?
That's my question. I think so too, but I can't remember. Chat, do you know?
You could go
to
Google and look up, what was it called? Project Booster Fun, where Maro explained all that.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah. Because that's what I would have to do right now. And you can
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm on it.
Okay. All right. Anything else? No? Should we go talk about the Deluxe Collection?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess. It's not really a product for any of us or anyone listening to our voices.
Well, it might be for someone listening to our voices, but this is the next in the long line of big expensive things that they want to sell to make some money to people that have lots of money. So,
foil products.
Yeah. So the Throne of Eldraine Deluxe Collection comes with fixed. It's Throne and 16. There we go. It comes with 16 Throne of Eldraine collector boosters. Sorry, not premium booster. It's called a collector booster. My bad. Wrong.
Yes, and also to answer our previous question, collector boosters can contain foil. Well, will contain a foil token. It's the only place to find foil tokens.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Great.
You get the 16 collector boosters, one set-themed binder, which is right there in the if you're watching the video feed, it's very pretty. Yay! Look at that. Okay. A foil Garruk Cursed Huntsman borderless planeswalker card. So a foil borderless Garruk. Cool. One art print of the borderless Garruk Cursed Huntsman. Okay, I don't know why it specifies borderless. Oh, because that's actually different art. Okay, yeah.
It's different art, yeah.
A non-foil version of the Buy a Box promo, Kenrith the Returned King, because the only way to get the premium one is to buy the box. That's the whole point. So right. I guess they wanted to keep that special.
Now you can get one that doesn't curl.
Yeah.
That's right.
A 3x3 card strip from a foil sheet of Throne of Eldraine. So you'll just get this little piece of a foil sheet?
Yeah, so they took a foil uncut sheet and cut it, but not the way you think. They cut it this way.
Yeah, they cut it so that it fits in this box. Because if you think of the binders, that's 3x3.
Yeah.
Let's see here. You get one Arena Mega Code, which gives you a digital Garruk Exquisite sleeve. I don't know what that means. And then one copy of each of the following cards, plus a card style for each: Garruk Cursed Huntsman, Charming Prince, the Magic Mirror, Witch's Vengeance, Bone Crusher Giant, Questing Beast. So you get all that, available only on magicstore.wizards.com, the new storefront, for $450 US. It will ship to a number of countries worldwide, but not all of them, so be sure to check the list.
Now, I've heard back of the envelope calculation that just the price of the boosters, these collector's boosters that are in here, are, and I know MSRP doesn't exist anymore, street price, let's call it that, somewhere between $350 and $400 would be your outlay for that. So if you were going to buy this many collector booster packs in the first place, I guess go ahead and do this instead. Because then you get this other stuff.
Or if that's all you want, go buy that from your local game shop and don't give your money directly to Wizards.
What?
I'm just saying.
So,
that's great.
Is this like a pH Phat pack? Like, is that what this is? Because I'm remembering the old Phat pack.
Sunburned, that hurt. Ow.
Like, the old deal with the Phat pack was, here's the packs that you want and some other crap like a fold-out poster. They just scaled it up to be super expensive. And, like, this doesn't even come with a novel or a canceled Chandra comic.
If the next one comes with a novel, then we'll know what's going on.
If it comes with a Chandra comic that you can only get this way, then we'll know.
Oh, boo. So this is in order to avoid the Mythic Edition nonsense that cost them lots of foil sheets or lots of uncut sheets and a lawsuit. By going through eBay, they've just set up their own store, which again is magicstore.wizards.com, where they will just sell you this crap directly without having to, give anyone else a cut. Like I said, I'm going to disagree with Cluze and restate, if all you want are the collector's boosters, buy them from an actual card shop. Because that way you
that
help
is an
your
excellent
card
point.
shop.
I had not thought that through. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to give advice that would drive people away from the local game store. I was merely trying to justify the existence of this product that I have no interest in.
That is understandable.
Well, I mean, if you're...
Somebody does, and I think they will sell.
Oh, yeah, they always do.
If you're looking to collect things, this is another thing to collect. That's what it is. Pretty clear. And if you feel that the things that you buy are worth that to you, then go for it. It's neat.
Yeah, we're not here to shame anyone for buying anything that they can afford.
That's right. If it's what you want to do and you've got the money to do it, do it.
I am the last person to judge people for the nerdy things I spend their money on.
It's true. Let's see. So this is going to be available for...
minutes.
What? No. For, let's see here. Hang on. Da-da-da-da. It does say in most cases your shipping will be either free or subsidized and include tracking.
It better include tracking. It's an expensive box to lose.
So let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. They claim to have state-of-the-art fraud controls to ensure that people are getting them, not scammers or bots. I don't know how they would stop scammers.
Please identify all of the street signs in these pictures.
Yeah, right? Let's see here. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. If you live in one of the many countries in Europe, okay, they can ship to all of these countries in Europe. Real quick. Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, Czech Republic, Germany, Denmark, Spain, Finland. France, Greece, Croatia, Hungary, Ireland, Italy, Luxembourg, Malta, the Netherlands, Poland, Portugal, Sweden, Slovenia, Slovakia, and the UK.
And the Beast Father.
Yeah. So you can buy the Deluxe in those countries. You can buy the Deluxe Collection, pay for any duties and taxes, and have it shipped right to you. If you live in Japan, South Korea, Australia, or New Zealand, you can buy it, and they'll ship it to your country, and then you'll be contacted by your postal service. You have to pay any duties that are owed, and then you'll get it from the local postal service. So they're working on getting other countries, so they apologize if it's not available in your country currently, but hopefully future ones will be. And of course, it's available in the U.S. and Canada. I don't know about South America. It doesn't actually say.
Based on precedent, if like Brazil ever gets them, it will be about the time they would rotate.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But like, I know that it's in the U.S. and Canada for sure, but that's all. I don't see anything about anything else in this hemisphere.
Yeah, I see no reference to Latin America in here. I don't know.
Huh. All right then. But there you go.
Yeah, if you ever want to see one of these in person, it will probably be sitting at the end of a prize wall forever.
Maybe? So yeah, there you go. That's the Deluxe Collection.
Mm-hmm.
How much was the Mythic Edition?
Hold on.
Also a lot.
I had this earlier today. I had looked this up because I knew this was going to come up, and then I forgot to actually write it down. Mythic Edition was $250.
War of the Spark?
Yeah, $250.
Okay. There you go then. So they're adding $200, but making it bigger and bigger? Let's
More collector-y.
Bigger and bigger, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. Hey, you remember that Chandra comic that IDW was going to publish?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I just alluded
about
to that.
You did.
I can't wait to go to my local comic shop / game store and order those.
Well, I guess you have to wait now.
Oh?
Because, yeah, it was supposed to start in August, and it was pushed back to October, but now they've just been canceled.
Oh.
So, yeah, we got some covers. Here's a cover of number 1, and number... I don't know if this is 2 or 3. And then 4. And then here was the cover for the trade that they were gonna make. And then, but no. Now it's just not happening. We don't know why.
I mean, as I mentioned, if you click on the Amazon link to the trade, it will come out January 2, 2080. So, mark your calendar.
Oh god, that is an Amazon link. Yeah, there we go. Oh, go away. Huh. Well, that's disconcerting.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. We'll probably never find out.
Probably not. And that's
Or it'll
something
be on Morrow's blog.
Netflix show. That's my story.
Yeah, I'm not getting Disney Plus to read about Chandra.
But you are getting Disney Plus, right? Because if you don't, the mouse is coming to your house and you're not going to have any kneecaps.
Dude, the mouse is already in my house. He operates on batteries, and he's currently standing around a bunch of anime crap to keep him in line. Planned for this.
all right. Bill has a battery-powered mouse.
God, I hope Toy Story's real. This is going to be awesome.
Anyway.
Not that I'll ever see it.
All right. While we're on the subject of books that don't exist.
Yeah.
Earlier today, James Wyatt tweeted that the following. Thanks to everyone asking, I can finally confirm that we do not have an MTG Eldraine art book in the works. Sad face. Hashtag WotC staff. So, damn.
Yeah,
It does have
it's
some really
unfortunate.
sick art, so it's sad that we cannot get these in a book.
Yeah. No explanation, of course. Just like with the comics, we will probably never know.
Yeah, the Morrow post on it was there are currently no plans to release a Throne of Eldraine art book. So he threw in the word currently to give people hope, but that's what he always does. So
Yeah, that just... It could be that the art books aren't selling enough to be worth it. Or it could be that they don't wanna. Or it could be that the budget for that sort of thing... What is it you said earlier, Bill? It could be that they borrowed enough money to push War of the Spark from other things that they just didn't have it for this one.
yeah, it's possible that when they were allocating their budget for the year, they put more things into making War of the Spark as big and hype as it is. And that money comes from somewhere, but we're not going to know.
Indeed.
We'll probably never know because that's unless they mention it randomly in one of those board calls, which I doubt they will, or Rosewater randomly decides to post about it. We're probably not going to find out why.
Yeah,
That's a bit too inside budgeting baseball for public.
a little bit, yeah.
Or they'll make a really neat calendar. Who knows?
Ooh.
You get a 365-day calendar using all that art. They should really make calendars. They have so much art. Anyway,
Wall calendars are totally still a thing.
yeah.
All right. So, I guess tournaments. Oh, hey, there is a another survey. Apparently, it's a commander survey.
Haha.
It's a commander survey. Okay, there you go. So the link will be in the show notes. It could be that it will run out by the time you see it and click on it, because I swear it seems like that happens all the time. Is we mention it on the show, and then the next day I go to click on it, and it's like, sorry, the survey's
closed,
over.
yeah.
And I'm like, bitch.
Yeah.
But okay, there you go. So shall we do tournaments now? I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think it's tournament time.
Tournament
Oh,
time.
why?
Oh, why? So, boom. We've got GP Atlanta,
Grand Prix Atlanta.
yeah.
It's not just a regional hub for Delta.
where this person's forehead won the whole thing.
That is correct.
Responsive coding. Use it. Please.
Use something.
Use it well.
Let's see what happens if I shrink. Yeah, see, if I shrink this down, you guys, it actually shows more of this person. Wait, see?
Yeah, oh, they're just peeking over there.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah.
Just make it.
It's
Hey, yeah, look at
it's
that.
what happens when you only build a mobile page and you just rely on the browser to do the rest of it for you. Disappoint.
Yeah.
But GP Atlanta that took place at Magic Fest Atlanta, it's still GP Atlanta. Stop trying to correct me. People are like, didn't you mean the GP? Didn't you mean Magic Fest? No! Magic Fest is the whole thing. The tournament we talk about is the Grand Prix. Get it through your stupid head. Now.
Yeah.
Anything else? Okay. But this was Legacy. Which means,
Yes, the king of all formats.
Which means I don't have to talk about it. That's why we have Cluzes.
That is literally the only reason we keep me around. You realize that?
No, you're
We
the
had
data guy now, too.
1,023 players for the king of all formats. 1,023. Do with that what you will. I would actually like to cut. Can we jump straight to? We'll come back to the top 8 here in just a minute. Can we cut straight to the metagame breakdown?
That's usually the way we do it. Yeah.
Which they tweeted like an hour ago. Okay, 2 hours ago.
Oh, wow.
Efficiently recently.
All right, I got day 1 up on the screen.
All right, so there we go. Yeah, I just came over here to make sure that you actually had that up on the screen. So here we go. We have our day 1 metagame. Let's see what was the most played thing in Legacy. Well, 12% of the field had Rug Delver. They're dead to us. 10% of the field had Stoneforge. Just Stoneforge. They were playing 4 copies. That's it.
36 land.
They're from a pre-con, right? So that it was still allowed.
That's right. They in fact were playing that pre-con deck. Unaltered.
Per the rules. That do not apply, by the way. Please don't correct me later.
The Woo Mentor was 8%, then some 4-color control, Reanimator, Sneak and Show, Depths, Blue Red Delver. Ant! That's cool. 4% on Ant. Mono Red Prison still doesn't understand that Mono Red used to mean something. 4%. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Is there anything actually good? Any Goblins?
I mean, there was Burn at 2%.
Ooh, there was Burn at 2%. So, okay, we do have some decent stuff in here, including Nick Fit showed up. That's kind of neat. And Tin Fins, my friends. Come on, come and play Legacy. We have great deck names, honestly.
I would like to point out
2021.
I would like to point out that there's hope for this format because there were more players playing Goblins than there were playing Hogak.
Yes, sure. Yes, there were.
And you can tell because the bar is slightly longer, even though they both say 1%.
These bars are ridiculous.
These bars are ridiculous. They really are. But hey, that was day 1. But let's see what made it into day 2. If you could bring up that plot that looks slightly better, I guess.
Does it?
No, it doesn't. Yeah, this is too depressing.
Is it more depressing than last week?
I guess I'll count on other. That's where you want to be.
And yes, Phil, it is more depressing than last week. Because there's no burn on this pile. For real.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah.
Maybe other is like 5 different colors of burn.
There's just the one color for burn.
There's red. And then there's red and artifacts. And then there's red and wastes. And but then there's mono red hybrid. And finally there's someone playing green with nothing but like hornet stings.
There's Ghostfire.
Good old Ghostfire.
Burn but colorless. Yeah, Rug Delver and Woo Mentor and Blue Red Delver. Delver. Okay, well, looks like things kind of dropped off the cliff when we went into day 2, but let's see how the top 8 treated us, shall we?
Shall
we? I think we shall. Did we actually determine, is the one list of deck lists, is that actually in the ending of the top 8 order or the beginning of the top 8 order?
It looks like it's in the right order.
Hey, look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Living that dream.
Just amazing. And it's still a little bit hard to figure out what's going on in all this, but taking it all down in first place after some number of rounds was Cyrus Corman Gill? ?
Yep.
Great. Playing Storm, and it is Ant. If you take a look at that deck list, it feels very anti to me. Not anti.
Yeah, that's not legal in Legacy.
Like, damn it.
What about Bogardanti?
What about Antish?
I don't think any of those are actually
Hank Pym.
Oh, was he in this tournament?
I couldn't tell. He's very small. He's very small.
And fictional.
In second place, Austin Blackner was playing Teamer Delver.
Wait,
That's what they claim. I'm flipping back and forth between the deck lists on the main page of coverage that have their deck
So
names.
you were reading from a list. Gotcha. Because I was
I am reading
Cluze
from a
never
list,
says teamer.
But yeah, I'm sorry. I read it from a list. You're right. You're right. I'm just reading the copy that they put. I just read whatever's on the
That's how we know that someone is secretly pointing a gun at him right now.
Yeah.
That's right.
And chat asked a few minutes ago what's going on with Delver and Legacy. I think it's Renin 6 and Magmatic Sinkhole, actually.
I know Renin 6 changed a lot around.
It did.
Yeah, and Magmatic Sinkhole is the deal 5 damage to creature or planeswalker for 5 in a red with Delve. But it's an instant, so... And with Delve, you just pay 1 to deal 5 to a creature or planeswalker. Seems pretty good.
I mean, here's the thing. Delver is a broken blue creature and has been since the day it was printed. And so blue deck's gonna blue.
Word.
So I just saw David Cross in my head. He's like, I just blew myself because he's painted blue. And I just saw the Delver of Secrets looking at, like, holding his little thing and then looking at the camera and going, I just blew. And anyway.
Yeah, if somebody...
He's like, I just bugged myself.
If somebody wants to Photoshop David Cross in the blue paint with holding a Delver that just says blue gonna blue, that would be great. Send that to me on Twitter. I would actually love to see that.
Whoa, Hex Drinker's in here too, which makes sense because this card is really good. Yeah. I think some of those cards might be why we're seeing so much Rug Delver. Because everything else looks pretty normal.
It's just a strong deck.
Yeah.
But it got better.
Yeah, it did.
All right. Next place.
Third place. In third place, we had Shin Tomizawa playing Golgari Depths.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does. In fourth place, we had, finally a decent deck. Ben Stetcher on Burn.
Oh,
Look at all those mountains.
Burn.
Look at it. That's right. Burn.
Sorry, I forgot
Had
the
20
Cluze's...
copies of Mountain 343.
It's a popular mountain this day.
It is. It is a pretty mountain.
Yeah, but it's white bordered.
Yeah, I'm not sure I approve of that choice, but who did the art on that? I can't quite... Is that an Avon?
That is
I
an
think it's
Avon,
an Avon.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I approve of the Avon. That's okay. Okay, where was I? What number?
That was fourth.
Oh yeah, fourth place. Burn.
Yes.
Can I stop now?
No.
Damn it. Okay, in fifth place we had Colin Roundtree on Jeskai Mentor. Again, you can tell someone has a gun to my head because I've just said Jeskai.
It's true.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the red?
All
It's
right.
like Magmatic Sinkhole.
Again, I'm just reading what they handed to me.
Oh, I thought you were looking for a dot on Cluze.
What? Well, no, it says it's there's 2 Pyroblasts and a Wear and Tear in the board, but there's
Yeah.
1 Magmatic Sinkhole. Otherwise, it's just your your normal blue-white Mentor.
I mean, it's got an Avon mountain in it. That's something.
I think that's just the mountain that it picks for some reason.
No, we're making this canon.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, we are.
Island 335, scroll up, scroll up. Scroll up. Nobody's playing basic islands in this entire freaking tournament. Never mind.
I like to think that when people go to Legacy tournaments, they all agree what the basic land of the weekend is in advance. And if you're not paying attention, well, then clearly you're not on the right IRC server. I'm also assuming that's what Legacy people use. Moving on.
IRC seems a little advanced.
What, Usenet?
There you go.
No, this is
Alt.rec.magic.
Well, no. These aren't people that play old school. These are people that play Legacy. The
That's
people
fair.
that play old school
They're
better still be
telnetting in their
using
deck list.
Usenet. Anyway, next.
All right, is it time for 6th place? Because
It
I think we
is.
ran off the rails. That's usually 6th is usually where that happens, right?
Yeah.
True.
All right, in 6th place, Jarvis, you on Teamer Delver.
Yeah, back on the rug. This one has
Hexdrinker.
a single Dreadhorde Arcanist in it.
Why Hexdrinker? Why?
Hey, look, Cluze, Force of Negation. It's a shame you don't have any of those that you could.
Hey, yeah,
Turn into
anybody
money.
want this Force of Negation? No one's hit me up yet on Twitter trying to get this, so let me know.
If you buy it from him, he will write things on it if you ask.
I will.
They will
For
be
a nominal
mean.
fee, I will write whatever you want. Where were we? 7th?
7th?
We had 7th. Okay, Daniel Espinoza on Golgari Depths.
Yep.
Yep, sure is. Sure is. And finally, to round out our top 8, Tariq Patel is not playing Magic, but instead has brought Dredge.
There's your Hogak.
There's a little bit of magic in here.
It's a kind of magic. I mean, there are 2 swamps.
Look, everybody, Hogak and Bridge from Below are together again.
Together again. Demonetized.
Oh,
It
boy.
was so close.
Well, there's your top 8.
There's your top 8.
They were kind enough to provide us with deck lists going out to 64th, but did not tell us what the archetypes are. So if you'd like to guess what the archetypes are, go right ahead.
Ooh,
Not you
Abzan.
guys. It's Abzan Rug.
I mean,
Dude, my
that's what you
grandma
put on
used
the
to have an
floor of your
Abzan
Abzan
rug.
Manor.
Delver of Ant.
All right, then. Well, that's the GP.
Yeah.
Urza's
that
Nick
is-
Fit.
That is the GP.
You don't want to be
Urza's-
around when Urza is having a Nick fit. Let me just
Nah,
tell you.
nah, doesn't end well.
boy.
We haven't seen land destruction since.
Wow. All right, then. Well, there wasn't, as far as I could tell, a Star City event this weekend. So it looks like we're
I trusted
done.
you.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Yeah, and the upcoming weekend will, of course, be the pre-release.
Yeah, pre-release is this weekend, which means rotation is the following week. So,
Yeah.
be aware.
So don't expect any more exciting deck lists out of us for a little bit, and then expect the most exciting post-rotation deck lists. So, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of rotation, apparently, according to the Discord server, the Manipool Discord server, which you should totally join if you have Discord, on Magic Arena, on the day that when the rotation happens, everyone gets their weekly wins reset to 0, and everyone, I think, gets 3 new daily quests. Which means if you can push it, whatever day the rotation is, I'm guessing the 26th, whatever time that happens, if you have all of your dailies and your weeklies done and you get all the rewards, then you'll get new ones and you can get more of the rewards.
Neat.
So I know a lot of people like to min-max that sort of thing because, gamer's gonna game. So if you have it all done before the rotation happens, then you can double dip this week, is what it seems like. Yeah. It's okay. I guess, are we done?
I think so. Do you want to wait till your turn, Cluze, or do you want to go ahead and do your
Because
thing
if we're
now?
done, Cluze should open his next pack for
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The
Do you
next
wanna do that
edition.
let's do that before sign-outs.
the
Yeah.
next edition of Modern Horizons. What's an EV?
That's right.
So-
It's time to find out if we can rival last week. Last week, as you may recall, we opened up $45.28 worth of cards.
So who's on that pack? Was
Worth
that,
of card.
worth of card. You're right.
Who's
Yeah, this is, I don't know. Who is that? That's,
That's not Sarah, is it?
is it?
I can't remember.
I don't know. I've seen so
Modern
many.
Horizons
Isn't that the
was
one they
several sets
published
ago.
Sarah in?
That is the set they published Sarah in, yeah.
All right, here we go. We'll just open this right by the mic so you get the nice crinkling noises. We are now an ASMR podcast for the next, 2 seconds.
Wait a minute.
All right.
Majestic. So for those of you who are just listening and can't see it, this is obscene.
And now I know not to look at the bottom, but to take them from this side.
Oh yeah, that is good to know.
So here we go. You ready? You got the list up?
The list?
Yeah, wasn't somebody gonna look at prices?
Oh right, yeah. Hang on. Sets, Control F, Horizon. Yeah, here we go. Okay.
Oh, someone in the just Stark. Was that? No, it was Gloppy Rocks. Gloppy
yeah.
Rocks. Oh, that is so great. That is perfect. Thank you so much for the blue gonna blue.
That didn't take long.
Oh man. Thank you so much. That is great. Okay, back to the pack. Here we go. Oh, our first card is pretty good. It's Lava Dart.
Hey, that's 19 cents.
Starting off with a red card. All right. Second card, another common string of disappearances.
That is not 15 cents.
15 cents. Okay. All right. How about answered prayers? Is it the answer to all of our prayers, or is it also 15 cents?
If you were praying for 15 cents, it is indeed.
All right. Not quite a lava dart.
Not is anything really quite a lava dart? How about Wart-Eye Witch?
Wart-Eye Witch is another 15 cents. He's just racking them up here, Cluze.
All right.
Live that common life.
That's right. How about Mother Bear?
Oh.
Mother Bear. Nope. Another 15 center.
Oh, Mother Bear. Okay. How about the first Sphere Gargantua?
No, we're still on the 15 cent plan.
Excellent. How about the Universal Automaton?
Ooh, I bet that one is also... That's an uncommon. Oh, wait, you said Universal. I went to Automaton.
No, Universal.
Universal Automaton is...
15 cents?
Oh, that's 18 cents.
18
what?
cents.
Ooh.
It's because you can plug it in Europe, too.
You have...
Nice.
You have cracked $1, Cluze.
Okay, Trumpeting Herd.
Trumpeting Herd. I bet that's another 15
That's
cents.
back to 15. You tried too hard.
Yeah, I bet that's 15.
You overshot it.
All right. Nature's Chant. It's hybrid.
16 cents.
16?
Damn. All right. And we are moving up in the world. How about the Rocks Veteran? He's a veteran. Come on.
That means he's probably not doing great. Nope, 15 cents.
All right.
Man, pension isn't what it used to be.
All right. Uncommon time.
All right.
Uh-oh.
No
Is
Arkham's
this
Astrolabe,
actually-
which is too bad.
Is this actually pronounced Onerophage?
I think so. That's a 19-cent uncommon.
I mean, it is a squid illusion.
I should hope so.
That's a squid illusion.
Creepy is what it is.
Onerophage. Doesn't that mean it eats dreams?
I believe it does.
Huh. Nice.
That looks right.
It does say in the flavor text that it manifests at wizard academies to siphon inspiration from young prodigies.
Well, there you go.
Delicious.
Firestarter. Carrion Feeder.
Carrion Feeder is 38 cents.
Ooh.
You have
I
now
like how
cracked
you got an...
$2.
I was going to say, have we hit $2 yet? Okay, here we go. How about the Everdream?
Nope, 20 cents.
Oh,
Well,
that is
you're lying pretty hard on this last card, Cluze.
it's a crappy blue card. Huh. This is probably abusable. Plainbound Accomplice.
Plainbound Accomplice is 50 cents.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah.
Oof. Can this another copy of Snow Covered Island save me?
I'm gonna guess
It was worth like
no.
$1 last time, right?
Yeah, I think it
90
was.
cents.
90 cents. Okay, great. And we determined that we do not, in fact, have prices on the art cards, right?
Not
Right.
on MTG stocks,
this is-
no.
This is Face of Divinity. Okay, what about the tokens? What if I have the elephant/soldier token?
All right, elephant. No, elemental, elephant. Okay, must be under soldier. Soldier/elephant, 15 cents.
All right, so that brings our haul for this one up to what?
$3.90. How much do those packs cost a piece?
$3.90 for pack 2. Let's see. I paid $20. 20. I think it was $21 for a pack of 3, so $7 a piece. We're still ahead of the curve, man.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you can almost afford a normal pack now.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, great.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the two extremes.
That's right. We had a good pack. We had a crappy pack. Next week we'll have a crappy pack.
I mean, for those of you
That's-
keeping track at home,
That's my
like,
prediction.
there are like, what would the amount of money you'd have to take out of a pack be to justify the price of it if you just bought it outright by itself? Was it like one of these things like $12 or something?
Yeah, I think they were like about 12.
Let's
Okay.
see. Modern Horizons apparently sell for between $4 and $14 a pack, according to
Yeah.
something about, I don't know where that came from.
Okay. Well, 4 and 14, we'll take the middle. That would be 9. So if we were just operating on that, there are about 16 cards in this set that can overcome $9. There's a few more if you start, adding up your uncommons and your commons. But the vast majority of the rares in this set will not touch that. So
Oh yeah,
keep that in mind.
Let's go look at the rares and mythics and sort by price descending. Yeah, it looks like about 25% of them, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 23. What's 23 times 3? What did I just say?
69.
What did I say? 23 times 3? Yes. So there's 68. And what did I say?
Yeah.
16 of the 68 currently have prices at around $10 or more.
So for those of you trying to do head math, remember, mythics and rares are not the same rarity. So
Nope.
that math is a lot worse.
No, but okay, wait. Of these 16, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's half and half for rares and mythics.
Huh.
So 7, 8. Yeah. So there you go.
So your hopes are to get, in terms of rares, you want the lands and force of negation.
Almost certainly, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's how it breaks down. Like Giver of Runes is a little under $10, and then Plague Engineer and whatnot are around like 9. But most of your relevant rares are going to be lands and force.
Yeah, I counted the Giver.
That's fair.
Yeah. But yeah, everything else is pretty much a land. But hey, Ren and 6 is the big money. It's sitting at almost $90.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which is relevant because, seeing play in formats where possible.
Yeah. So there you go.
Neat.
All right. So, sign out time.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I think so. All right, so you can find me on Twitter at SqueeGoblinAbob. There's no I in Goblin because I did not spring for the super expensive version of me, so I did not get the add-on, which was the I. Maybe in the Hasbro store I'll get it someday if it's still around. But in the meanwhile, I just wanted to comment that I recently finally made my way through the 4th series of JoJo in the anime world. Or the part 4, whatever. Math is weird when it comes to anime crap. And I enjoyed it way more once the actual plot started. So that was a lot of fun. Each of the JoJos are very different from each other, and that is still true. But this is the silly one, and I appreciate that. Other than that, Yeah, that's good enough. If I come up with other random nonsense, that Twitter thing I said before is where I will post it. So, yeah, go Cluze.
Hey, if you want to hear more from me, I'm on the Twitters. I'm at Cluze, just like it is spelled in the show notes. Pre-releases this weekend. Go out and pre-release. Find your local game store. Support your local game store. Play. It'll be great. You'll have fun. There'll be neat cards. You'll laugh. You'll cry. You'll wonder if they can get one of those grants to upgrade their bathrooms. It'll be great. I'm not wrong.
The bathroom is a struggle. Please send half of help.
Yes, please send 50% of a bathroom. It would be nice. Thank you. I think that's pretty much all I got.
How do you feel about Equinox's Cluze?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, the Equinox. Happy Equinox, everyone. I believe that happened at like 3:00 this morning or something.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, celebrate in whatever manner you are accustomed, whatever that may be, and do it halvesies. 'Cause it's the Equinox.
Half bathrooms and half day night for everyone.
There we go. An Equinox bathroom. I don't even know what that is, but it's probably better than what we have.
I don't know if I want to go in there.
Okay.
All right. Well,
okay.
Take it away, Chewie.
I guess that leaves me. So hey, I'm Chewie. You know what? This is gonna be relatively short for me. So, twitch.tv/The Mana Pool is where we stream Monday Night Magic and the Mana Pool. Monday Night Magic on Monday nights, the Mana Pool on Thursday nights, and then on. Hang on, I have to look up for some reason. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, whenever possible, I stream gaming things. So
Ooh.
The plan for Wednesday night right now is to stream more Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows. So hey, if you're around, come hang out. I'm streaming Plague of Night Shadows. It's the Shovel Knight Plague Knight DLC. The Shovel Knight DLC where you play as Plague Knight. There we go. That was less confusing.
Aha.
At least I hope. And yeah, the game is amazing. And I can't wait to get back to it because I've run out of bits of that to turn into YouTube videos. Hey, on youtube.com/The Mana Pool is where all the gaming videos go. So, also where the podcasts go up in video form. If you want to watch that, if you didn't watch it live or listen to the audio version. And this way you can see how burned I am and watch Cluze open his pack visually. As opposed to watching him orally. Orally.
Yeah.
Not orally.
No, I'm making a face at you because you said watching him that way, and I'm like, that's not how that works.
Exactly.
On to you. Your treachery.
Yeah, if you want to help support what I do, there's one YouTube video that goes up on youtube.com/The Mana Pool every day. I almost had to miss a day because I went to my best friend Scott's wedding this weekend, and when I got back, I'm burnt to a crisp. You should see my legs; they're terrifying. If you're in the Discord server, you probably did see my legs. They still burn. It's pretty bad because I'm an idiot. But I was gonna take today off and then tomorrow work on stuff for YouTube, and then I got a call. I have a drive tomorrow, so I had to suddenly not take today off. So I've got a Hearthstone video going up. So wait, this is Monday, so Monday Night Magic will be the Tuesday video, which means Wednesday we get to see the Razor Gore battle in Heroic Blackrock Mountain. Yeah, it was recorded back in March, and I haven't had a chance to post it yet. And I did the editing and whatnot, and yeah, it'll go up Wednesday. Very excited about that. I enjoyed watching it because it'd been so long, I didn't remember how I did it.
Yeah.
But this is the second solo adventure in Hearthstone that they released so long ago. The heroic mode. So normal mode, you just play through because the adventure used to have cards, and that's how you got the cards in that set, was you had to play through the adventure. they don't do that anymore. But that means that the normal mode was kind of simple. Like maybe the final bosses were hard, but most of them not too bad. But the heroic mode holds you down and kicks your teeth in. So yeah, that's I've been working on that periodically for months. Yeah, and I've got one more, the Valistraz fight, which I remember making me twitch, like, because it was really hard. I think I've got 2 hours of raw footage for that, so I can't wait to get to editing that. But anyway, so yeah, that's going up Wednesday. After that, it'll be more Shovel Knight, because I'm going to stream it on Wednesday and then start turning it into YouTube videos. So yeah, but yeah, 1 video every day, streams every week, 2 podcasts every week, yes. And if you want to help support what I do with this insane amount of single-person content creation, you've got a variety of ways to do it. If you buy anything on Humble Bundle, PC games or Switch games, or their, bundles, what they're named after, then if you use the Manipool partner link, which is down in the description, no matter where you're watching or listening to this, anything you buy there, I think we get like 5% of what you buy. Yeah. So if you buy they have book bundles now, they have game bundles, they have software bundles occasionally. Yeah, all kinds of stuff. So that actually helps directly. So I appreciate it. Or you can go, the most obvious way is to go to patreon.com/themanapool and become a lifeguard. Lifeguards at the various tiers get various perks, like you get the Manapool episodes and YouTube videos early. You can get the Odds and Ends, which is behind-the-scenes nonsense recorded before and after both podcasts. And it's uncensored and unfiltered. And
they're swearing.
There's you can hear Cluze swear. And me, and Squee. Although you can hear Squee swear on a couple episodes ago.
It's true.
Yeah, that is a thing that happened.
And if you sign up as a Mythic Lifeguard, you get the sponsorship shout out on both podcasts and on the end screen for all the YouTube videos each month. So I'd like to thank our Mythic Lifeguards: Jason Doan, Kim Ho, Andrew Hunt, Al, Lance Delicious, Team Hellas Haru, Connor Kennedy, John Morris, Alex Gonzalez, Scuzzo, Jeff Spencer, Stuart's Law, PJ McMullen, Sophia Bertain, Casey, Fayen Says, Danny Liao, Cody Buckowing, Jake Jansen, Jason Kaus, Gothic Man, Brian DeLucci, Stark Maximum, John Parker, Violet Moon, Beardy Man, Dan Holm, Bartle, Sarah Jane, and the Beastfather, Aaron Goodwine. Whew. So yes, thank you all so very much for your support, and for all the lifeguards at every tier. I quite literally could not do it without you. It allows me to keep paying the bills and the rent, internet, power bills, those things that are required to do this content creation. Yeah. So thank you. And with that, I guess we'll be done with Monday Night Magic number 668. 668. Does that mean the next episode is going to be nice?
Could be. It may not be next week, though. Just keep that in mind, people.
Yeah, it might not be.
Depend on what actually happens in the lead up to a pre-release.
Yeah, most pre-release weekends, there isn't really any news. So hopefully there won't be. So we can push back the nice episode one more week. For no real reason.
Till October.
So yeah, we're done now. So thank you all so very much for joining us. And go play some, what's the word? Eldraine. Buy if you're a high roller, buy a Phat pack, which I'm pretty sure is the name of this episode.
Fair.